Hello, everybody. Excuse me. This is, comic book movies and TV news. Although, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles really did started out, as a comic book, then, got put on TV, the animated series, then, it kept going from there, and I guess like I don't know when, but Nickelodeon or Paramount ended up having the rights to them, and like I said, the one that was released, the first one that they did that was released, it was not bad. Um, the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I didn't fully, watch it because I didn't like, how they portrayed, try to change some things, like making like Raphael the leader, and it was just strange. That was just me. And what was after that? I think it was the Tale of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that came out after that. Um, I like it has its like good points and bad points. So let's put it that way. And I know they're supposed to release, a second and final season of the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out this coming month in December. So I will be watching out for that, and we'll watch that too. Because it's like it was like their big plans, trying to like make because they came out with what was it, the 2022 or 2023 movie of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I guess they didn't do live action. They just decided, just go with animated, which is fine and cool and all that too. So I actually did enjoy that one. Like I said, with the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like I said, it has some faults, but there's some good in it too. So, because I like kind of like have to have like, is it worth watching again? In my opinion, yes, it is. Because no big, huge, Ninja Turtle fan. Although I need to start getting some of the Funko Pops of it, but I do got like a few figures. I'm just looking at them right now from where I'm at. Yeah, like I said, got a few of them. Maybe just collecting Funko Pops. I'm just gonna like collect like all four. I'm not gonna get like no different ones besides the one that was the last Ruin, because they did have that out, and I thought the one that I think was recently that they came out with, because I know they came out with the last Ruin on ones before, but the one they came out recently was I thought was pretty good. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like the main point I was getting up to. So y'all see that this is the other live the no the they had a live action one before, like the TV series in the mid to late '90s, which I thought was good. So I guess this would be like the third live action one, and I thought it was great. I do like the what I think is Enter the Shadows. I liked that one too. Although I guess some people just didn't give it credit. Just put it that way. But the main point I did this video is because you see how they look, right? Live action and like lifelike, and nobody hasn't batted an eye, on how they look or anything like that. So you know what? Like, yeah, cool beans. Oh, excuse me. Oh God, he's yeeting. Oh God. Well, if the crowd's into it, then why not? Okay, yeah. I'm currently watching on this, it's just recording. I'm currently watching Survivor Series. I'm at the main event. So Jay Uso did come in and he like eating and stuff, because at this recording, everybody probably already watched that in the post show already. So I'm a little bit behind because of work. But the point is, like, if y'all not complaining about how they look in live, like action, like lifelike, which you it was just always the goal. Like, I think y'all ain't expecting them to be like the animated ones. You know what I mean? But the 2002 animated one that came out as like a anime series, in my opinion, I thought it was the best one out of like all of them. Like I said, I still watch all of them to this day if I can. But if y'all complain about how life they were, which you haven't, but end up complaining about this because they had to change it because of pleasing people. Like, are you serious? If it's supposed to be like life, like they was like complaining about this one, but they was very pleased with this one, and I guess in the same way, people want to stick, the original stuff. So I know like Sonic the Hedgehog is not like based off a comic book. It was like a character that they made from Sega, to get their system going, because Nintendo had the mascot would be Mario. Sony had Crash Bandicoot, and of course Sega has Sonic. So I think the problem is like people were sticking too much to how he looked at on like TV and stuff like that. At that time, they made this like when it was released in 2020 because it was supposed to be released, somewhere around 2019. Like I think it was like in the fall, fall 2019, and they had to push it back because they had to change the animation from this to this. Like I said, it was still a good movie overall, but how y'all not gonna complain about them, but you complain about this? Because the complaints, I think it was a summer preview that they showed this, and it was like so bad reception by people that didn't like it. It made Paramount and Sega just go back to kind of like the original. But this is like, in my opinion, it's more like a little bit of Toon like, which like I don't get it. Like maybe there may be a few things that they should like fix here, like at least the teeth, and at least he should have like had gloves instead of So I'm sorry, but I thought this version was fine as it was, but not complaining about the updated version of it. Still okay, whatever. It was just still like a good movie regardless. But some y'all people really get y'all mind straight. I ain't gonna say like priority straight because I don't think that would make sense. But y'all can't just be picky and choosy. Like, oh, I don't like this. Go see the movie first before you end up judging. What they made and stuff like that. Cause characters, anime characters, they're trying to make them lifelike, and y'all like complaining about. I don't know. It's just like people were just complaining too much. Because the movie would have been out sooner than have to wait like until February of 2020 just to get it done. Well, to release it. That's what I mean. So I don't know. It was just an opinion I just was thinking about, and it was like, man, you know what? I just had to think about that for a second. Like, let me, I had to post this and just had to talk about it. So I just thought, it's like a little bit more, in my opinion, favoritism than anything. It's like seriously? I don't know. It's not as. I don't know. It's like I can say something about it, but sometimes you're in lost for words for how some people act like. But then again, I know people like value to like different opinions, but at least see the movie, and if they would have had to change things, y'all could have said that, after the movie was over. So maybe the second one they could have upgraded it or whatever the case may be, but I don't know. It's just Just crazy. But y'all can comment below and let me know what y'all think about this. This is probably gonna be out like Sunday morning, the last day of November. Because I'm kind of doing this a little bit late, and I know nobody is gonna like watch late night me, talking about this. So this is gonna be like up in the morning, November 29th of 2025. I mean November 30th. I'm sorry, November 30th of 2025. So yeah, but like I said, comment below. Do y'all think I'm right for what I'm saying, or you have your own opinion? Just let me know. The hell, Rock got his top of his head braided. I never realized that. And oh damn, Roman Reigns. But anyways, y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think about it. If you like today's video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel, and also click notification button so you can know like videos that we WFSO posted out. So also check out the website WrestlingFansSpeakOut.weebly.com with upcoming events, the Midwest Wrestling Wise meet and greets. And I do have a big announcement that I'm gonna make tomorrow live on, well, might as well say today. Um yeah, today on later on tonight on WFSO Aftermath. So it will be an announcement, just concerning a little bit, the future of WFSO and future plans that's like in the works or things like that. So that will be talked about later on tonight. Um, Also, don't forget about when you check out the website, you see our sponsor page because we're sponsored by. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, let's say we're sponsored by Great Scott Sports Cars. So check out their website, greatscottsportscars.weebly.com. Check that out. And also, you want some wrestling merch, Midwest Wrestling Collectibles, you can find them like, because they got a page on our website too. Well, they part of the excuse me. Well, they both combined together with the same person like owning both of them. But you can also check out their Facebook page, because they do got current stuff, and 2026 will be their last year. Selling stuff, so everything must go, and could be interested in some of the stuff. So some of the stuff I'm even interested in, so I'm probably going to check them out. Um, and we're also a proud sponsor of Maddie's Mary. So know somebody that's dealing with pregnancy and infant loss. They will be the ones that help you. Try to help you with the grief. Not saying that they're gonna want you to like forget all about it and move on. They want to help at least to keep your children's name alive and never forget that they were there. You know what I mean? But ooh, ain't that a devastating spear? Uh, Sorry guys. Man up, warm up. Man up, woman up, face up. Checking your mental health, and especially like it's like the last day of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and please check on the guys because everybody, not everybody, but some people may have it bad with the mental illness, and please check on them. They will appreciate it when they realize they it's an issue that they have, and just help them be better. So, because we don't want any more, suicides or anything like that going on. So, but I know, life at times get tough. I was in that position, but we really hope that this message will spread, and everybody, the people that need it, and women too. Women have like mental health issues, so just support the cause. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good one.